perFIcT seasoning cooking show, cooking tutorial, and we got a fun one for you. As you see, I'm wearing my bright pink Team perFIcT shirt, and that's because this show is dedicated to someone special. We'll get into that in just a moment. Right now, I want to introduce you to this week's special guest, Hannah. Hannah is a Southern Nevada soccer star. She is a member of the 5-time defending state champion Arborview women's soccer team. She's been a part of 2 of the state championships, not to mention one of the most competitive club soccer teams. Hannah, welcome to the show. And want to talk a little bit about your off-season training, because I know that you're on a very competitive club soccer team. And with your fitness training, everything combined, what's been the most important thing right now with your off-season training? What are you gearing up for as you prepare for your senior season and just sort of with your college recruiting process?
I'm just working hard during club
and what a lot of people don't realize is that where there are tournaments that you go to and colleges can look at you, they can't really talk to you to a certain point in time. So this is an important off-season thing. This is an important summer coming up. All right, and as hard as I know Hannah goes, because she has been a part of Team perFIcT training for more than a year now, and she also on the field, she's a starter on both of her teams, and she is definitely without doubt one of the best in the state of Nevada. Your mom is always on you about your nutrition and your fitness. So during the summer, it can get hot in Las Vegas. What is one of your favorite things to maybe sort of carb load on or to keep you satisfied, especially if you're out at tournaments playing 2-3 games a day? So one of your favorite pasta salad. I kind of do that. And Hannah's mom is emphatic about her vegetables and her fruit intake. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to put together a friend of the family. It goes way back, and I'll give you a little bit of background. Her name is Cookie. We called her Cookie. Her name is Lourdes Cookie Strawther, and her family is a part of our family. Her widower, if you will, Lee, is a part of perFIcT Lifestyle. If you've seen our graphics, he is the creator of all of it, best graphic artist in Southern Nevada. And one of the things that Cookie put together, Hannah, was a pasta salad, a very flavorful pasta salad. Everybody knew Cookie for her pasta salad. We had barbecues and cookouts back in the late 80s, early 90s. Everybody always wanted Cookie to bring her pasta salad. So we are going to call this Cookie's perFIcT Pasta Salad. We lost Cookie several years back to breast cancer, so I'm wearing my pink Team perFIcT shirt. Let's take a look at the ingredients you're going to need for this recipe. All right, so before I cut up the vegetables for this pasta salad, I want to get my pasta cooking. I'm going to use an organic rotini. I like to use a rotini. Those are your twists. And in those twists, you'll notice a lot of times when you make a pasta salad, the flavors get in those twists and they sort of reserve in there. If you use a shell, that can also happen where the flavors and the seasonings get into the shell. Penne, a lot of people like to use penne, but less the ridges, depends if the flavors can get in there. That's why I like the rotini, because in that twist, you'll really catch a lot of the seasoning and the herbs and the flavors that you're trying to get, especially from the vegetables we're going to use. So let's go with the rotini. I have it in here. I've salted my water. I put some olive oil in here. If you watch my angel hair lemon shrimp dish a couple weeks back, we talked about the olive oil in here. A lot of people use olive oil in boiling hot water when they're cooking their pasta because they think it'll keep the pasta from sticking. What's going to keep your pasta from sticking is continually stirring it and keeping an eye on it. The olive oil keeps your boiling water or your water from boiling over. So I've salted it, I got olive oil, I got my pasta dropped. I'm going to go to the cutting board. Let's cut up some veggies. All right, so I've sort of taken liberties to get some of this prepped already. We have some baby carrots cut up. I'm going to do a couple of more here. Pull some of this out. Sort of already prepped this. I got some black olives. I have some mozzarella, fresh mozzarella, some cherry tomatoes, and I'm going to do asparagus. I like to do asparagus for my green veggie. I like to use it in a lot of my dishes. It's a very healthy vegetable, especially for you fitness enthusiasts. Gotta love asparagus. Asparagus and broccoli are probably the 2 most popular. You can catch some protein out of there, and it's just a very good, healthy vegetable for you when you're looking for a green veggie. All right, so I'll show you a trick with the asparagus and how to figure out where to cut the asparagus. So if you take your asparagus and you take it from end to end and you just bend it, where it snaps is where it's ready to be cut. So you don't have to do all of them like that, you just do one because they're from the same bunch. Then all you got to do is take a few, line it up with the one you already snapped, cut it in the same vicinity, and you're good to go. Same thing with these, boom. Now I'm going to take these asparagus spears, and I'm going to cut these up in chunks. I'm going to put these off to the side. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with these because I don't want to put them in the pasta salad raw. So as we get closer to the end of the pasta cooking, I'm going to drop that in the boiling hot water. So it's not fully mushy cooked, but it just gets a little tender from your boiling hot water. So we'll set that aside. I have some, as I said, some baby carrots cut up. I have your olives, some mozzarella balls, and the cherry tomatoes. I have fresh grated Italian cheese. Now I like to use a combo, Parmesan, Romano, and Asiago. So this is what's going to go into the pasta once it's cooked. Now, if you're going out to a picnic and you want an ice cold pasta salad chilled, when you remove it, if you need it immediate, well, you can drop it into a sort of just a strainer and then run cold water over it. You can also pour it over ice cubes when you strain it from your boiling hot water, or you can throw it in the freezer to chill very quick. Now, I am going to use olive oil and our perFIcT Lifestyle pizza blend for this particular dish. I'm also going to put some regular sea salt on top of that, mix it all up, some fresh cracked pepper, and some fresh herbs. I have different ones. I have some Italian parsley, and I have some fresh basil that we'll chop up and just top the salad with. Let's check our pasta, see how we're rolling with that. All right, so typically when you're cooking pasta, a rotini, a penne, the shells, so on and so forth, 11 minutes is your good time frame, especially if you want it al dente. So we're brushing up right about 9 minutes. I'm gonna take my chopped asparagus, I'm just gonna go ahead and dump it in with the pasta. I'm gonna toss it, spin it, turn it, get it all mixed up together. And I just want that asparagus just to sort of get tender just a little bit, but not a lot. I still want that crunch from the asparagus. We're gonna mix this up. We're gonna let this go for about another minute. Then I'm gonna strain it, and I'm gonna take it into the sink. What I have is a huge mixing bowl with ice water, and then strain it in there. I'm gonna dump this pasta and the asparagus in there so it'll immediately stop it from cooking. And then I'm gonna mix all of our ingredients and put this together.
Those with a passion for food typically have a tantalizing passion for spices and herbs. perFIcT Lifestyle appreciates recipes that revolve around a healthier plate. And when it comes to eating healthy at home, recreational chefs feel the same. perFIcT Lifestyle is here to make sure your meal plans are not only loaded with healthy choices, but seasoned properly with the right herbs and spices. perFIcT Seasonings.
In here, I have the strainer sitting inside ice water. This is going to keep it from cooking any further and immediately chill everything. Now we're just going to kind of mix this up so it'll chill, stop it from cooking. It's almost like we're blanching the entire mix. All right, so we have everything ready. We have our pasta. It's been chilled with asparagus. We have all of our ingredients. Now it's time to put it together. So, got our serving bowl. Dump some in here. Real simple. Okay. Before I start adding everything, I am going to get some olive oil. And I'm going to put that in first. Coat the pasta. And again, the rotini, those twists in there, all the oil is going to kick up in there, the seasoning, the flavor, and that's what we want. That's why we want to use this rotini, so you get that flavor. So, I'm going to mix that up first. Real easy. We're going to get some fresh sea salt. Salt it. Okay. We're going to get our perFIcT Lifestyle pizza blend. And again, mix as we go. We're going to mix as we go. Next Next up, we have our carrots, black olives, cherry tomatoes, and a red onion. We're going to continue to mix as we're going, always mixing. We have our mozzarella balls. Just kind of mix those in. And finally, we're going to top it with fresh Italian parsley and basil. Gave it a rough cut. We're just kind of sprinkling it right on top. Just kind of mix it in. We're folding this in. We're not going to completely turn everything over. Just kind of folding it in. And the very last thing that we want to put on top of this dish is our fresh Italian cheese. Again, I like using the 3 mix, which is Parmesan, Romano, and Asiago. And just sprinkle that right on top there. All right, here we have our perfectly plated pasta salad. Nice and healthy, very colorful, very vibrant. Hannah's back with us. She's gonna try her carb-load meal here as we wrap up Cookie's perfect pasta salad in memory of you, Cook. We love you, we miss you. You're always on our minds, of course. And your kids are doing big things. I know you're proud of them. I know you're proud of Lee. Let's see what Hannah thinks here of this fresh pasta salad. Here you go, Hannah, enjoy. Don't forget to join us on our next upcoming episodes as Hannah digs in. We appreciate you tuning in. We got some more recipes coming up next week, so make sure you join us. What do you think, Hannah? We'll see you next week. Hey everybody, Willie Ramirez, co-founder of perFIcT Lifestyle. Just a huge thank you to all of our viewers for coming out and checking out perFIcT Lifestyle, perFIcT Seasonings video. And we want to remind you to check out all of our apparel and seasonings at perFIcTLifestyle.com. And also tune in to Jordan Ramirez TV on Jordan Ramirez's channel as he takes you along for all of his workouts and crazy antics every single week. We'll see you next week.